Today being January 1st, we all know what that means. It is LEGO release day. I, like everybody else, was up very early this morning, headed out to the mall to get my latest set. I'd like to share with you the stuff that I picked up, and I'm assuming many of you probably got the same sets, and I just want to do my very first LEGO haul video. So I'll kind of run through those pretty quickly and go from there. So first one I got, as you might imagine, gift with purchase. This is the Year of the Horse, set 40779. That's 133 pieces. I don't really know anything about it. I actually have two. This will, I have all my gift with purchases in a bag out in the garage, so this is probably going to end up there with that at some point in time. So looked online, I believe this retails for $9.99. I had to spend $70 to get this. That certainly wasn't a problem for me today. Second one I want to show you is the other gift with purchase that I received. That is the Vintage Parade Car, set 40913. It's got 243 pieces. I believe I had to spend $200 on this in order to get this. Certainly, again, was not much of a problem for me today. And I actually have two of these. I'll kind of touch bases on that here in a second. And I think this retails for $24.99. I've already seen it on eBay for $49.99, so I don't generally sell mine on eBay. I understand why people do, but I didn't buy these to turn around and sell them on eBay. So that leads me to, what did I get? I got to the LEGO store. Ours here in Iowa opened at 10 o'clock. I actually got to the mall probably close to about 8:30. I did not stand in line. When I got there, there was 24 people standing in line about an hour and 15 minutes before the store opened. So I was not going to do that. I chose the opportunity to get a little bit of mall walking in, ended up getting 5 or 6 laps in, got 3 miles in, and then stood in line for about the last 20 minutes. So by the time I got in line, I would venture to guess I was probably number 40, maybe 50th in line, somewhere right in there. And then about the time I jumped in, many people jumped in after me. So I'm going to go through the sets here in just a second, but one of the things I did do when I was there, I went up and down the line and I did a short little poll and asked people what set were they there to buy. Overwhelmingly, the number one thing that people was there to buy was the modular, as I'm sure everybody would expect. Creel House came in second, and the Japanese Cherry Blossom Landscape came in third. So surprisingly, I didn't get a lot of Star Wars people. I was really kind of thinking that. Again, I'm not a Star Wars person, so I don't know if they just didn't release much today. But I really only heard, I think, 1 or 2 people mention Star Wars. A lot of Ninjago. That was definitely of interest to people. But overwhelmingly, it was the modular building and the Creel House. So while I was standing in line, I mentioned my YouTube channel. I did get 3 subscribers. If you happen to be watching, thank you, especially the one that held my spot in line for me as I was running up and down. I do appreciate that. So without further ado, what I'd like to do is kind of go through what I got and go from there. First set was the APX GP car. I mentioned in my last video that I was not really a Formula One fan. This year I got bit by, or last year I got bit by the bug. So when they released the Red Bull and the Ferrari cars, I had to pick those up. I was just blown away with the Technic, loved everything about it. Ended up buying all 10 of the Speed Champions cars, as well as a couple other, and then saw the movie 3 times. And once they announced this set, I had to go get it. So wonderful set. I'm assuming it's going to be wonderful. I like doing all the other Speed Champions, and this is going to go perfect right up there. So the next set I got. Move this over here. Next set I got. Imagine that. Japanese Cherry Blossom Landscape. So this is set number 31218, 1,892 pieces. I saw this online when it was announced, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks or so ago, and I immediately knew it. Knew that I was going to be one I wanted. So I was really kind of surprised when I went up and down the line how many people said that they were there to get this. So If you saw my room tour here last week, I've got a couple art sets here and there. I actually edited, when I did my editing, I missed some of my art sets and didn't show them. So I actually have quite a few more. So I'm real eager to get going on this one and looking forward to it. So actually, I was standing in line, my son texted me, and he had screenshotted a picture of this online and thought this set looked pretty cool. And I responded back to him because I had it in my hand. I responded back and said, I'm way ahead of you, bud. So, to my son, here it is. I get to do it, not you. So get this out of the way. So, next set, you guessed it, the Creel house. I'm not a Stranger Things guy. I knew that I wanted it. My wife loves Stranger Things. She ended up watching it last night and finished I believe finished the series. I'm not totally sure. So when I first got into Lego 3 years ago, we had I saw I think they called it the Upside Down. I saw that set and I had to buy it on the secondary market, spent way too much money. My wife put it together, she loved it. I don't even know if she knew that this was going to be a set that was coming out, but I knew I was going to pick it up one way or the other, because if she didn't want to build it, I would. If I didn't want to build it, I'd probably going to sell it at some point in time down the road, and I could come out, probably not hurt myself too much. So this is set 11370, 2,593 pieces. I've watched all the reviews so far. I think Brixie put this one together. I saw several people put this together, and it does look pretty cool. So I don't understand any of it, but it does look pretty cool. So and with that, of course, I got the gift with purchase that goes with that. I'm going to show you here in a second. That's already been put together. As soon as I showed it to my wife, she dug in. That is done, sitting over here somewhere. So, again, maybe I might watch this series at some point in time. I doubt it, but if I do, it'll all mean something. So, and last but not least, as you might imagine, is of course Shopping Street. You saw my post, my short I posted the other day. There was no doubt in my mind I'd be standing in line to get this. So when I first got into the Lego, I saw the modular buildings, loved everything about them. You saw my city last week. Yeah, it's must have, and there was no way that I was going to miss out on this. So I actually put all of these in my cart last night online at lego.com, because I was worried about possibly them being sold out. When I got there, they were off the shelves. The gentleman that was standing in line in front of me had asked if they had any more, and they said, yeah, they're keeping them in boxes behind the desk or whatever, the counter. And so he went and grabbed one. I asked if he grabbed me one, got it. But they were running out of these by the time I left. So hopefully you got them ordered online. Obviously you got plenty of time, but this will be must-have build in no time. So there it is. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets. Actually 8, 9. When I was checking out, I decided to buy this separately. Buy this separately so that I could get an extra one of these. So I was really kind of surprised Lego let me do that. I'm glad that they did. So I will be digging in here real soon. As soon as I get done sharing, getting everything put away. Did want to share the big old bag. It's kind of crazy. I came carrying in, I don't know how much it weighed, but I came carrying in, told my wife it's not as bad as it looks, and yeah, it really probably was. But so there you have it, my 2026 Lego haul. It's been a lot of fun. I generally am not standing in line on Lego release day. I wasn't going to miss this one, and I knew that this one here was going to be pretty good too. So, all things considered, that's what I have. Now that I've got things kind of up and running, probably will maybe build some of these, show them online, maybe do a video here or there, and post that. Again, I want to thank everybody that has tuned in to subscribe to listen to me. Doesn't make any sense, but I appreciate it. It's been very humbling. I would have never thought that I would have had 200 people listen to me in short order. So now the pressure's on me. I gotta step up and make sure that I produce some content that you want to stay involved with. So again, feel free in the comments below to let me know, what did you get? Were you at the Lego store this morning before they opened up? Did you walk the mall? Did you buy the extra gift with purchases? So, or these sets so that you could get the gift with purchases. So let me know. I'm anxious to hear what you got. And again, thank you very much. And I will stay tuned until next time.